18 to 60, you got to stay and fight. Right? You see a man between that age and you ain't going back. Hey, I get it. You took your family to Poland. Okay, now it's time to feel like it's coming back. We don't see you up in the refugee camp. Come on back with me.
Right. Yeah. We don't see you. You come on back. Come on, man.
Come on back. You got your family in the clear. Now you got to come on back and fight.
We know you scared. We all scared.
We all scared.
We ain't built for this. Shit.
But my whole thing was fighting motherfuckers like Vietnam. Fighting motherfuckers in their backyard, bitch. Right? I'm gonna fight your ass to the death. Why? I got something to fight for.
Yeah.
Right? You just want to go home. Right? I'm at home.
That's all I got.
That's all I got. I'm gonna fight your ass to the death. Right? You willing to die with this? You know what it's like? Man, that's like Vietnam. Hell no. You know? I ain't gonna fight over this bullshit. I'm not gonna die over this bullshit. You need your back cut. I'm gonna fight over this. You never want to go fight a motherfucker in his backyard. That's the first rule of fucking gang shit. I'm not gonna fight the motherfuckers in their backyard. You're bold. You're a bad motherfucker when you do. Right? Go over in their hood and start some shit. You hit and run. Right? Just like in Apocalypse Now. That's Charlie's point. You know what I'm saying? That's they shit. Right? You ain't trying to fuck with them. Are you serious? That's they shit. You can't go fight a motherfucker. No. Ain't too many wars in history been won when the motherfucker invaded and you know. They were trying to recruit people into the military. Talk to me about this idea of losing 10% of your fighting force. In military terms, that's actually a turning point. Yeah, you lost 10%. Russia. It's significant because, North Korea has not achieved its goals yet. Korea wants to see cities, it wants to circle Kyiv, probably yes, some other areas. Korea wants to go to the great military, and every step of the way, Russia's facing significant attrition. And the more attrition they face, the more limitations they have on what kind of physical operations they do. Then you got the civilians standing up in front of tanks.
That's tough.
You got civilians standing in front of the tanks going, man, fucking tank out my neighborhood. I'm at. Not only that, I'm Russian. And I'm speaking to you as Russian. Right? Comrade, what the fuck you doing here? What are you doing? We speak the same language. You know, what the fuck are you doing, comrade?
That's the thing right there.
Right, we speak the same language. We ain't in no civil war.
A pro-Kremlin news outlet briefly reported that nearly 10,000 Russian soldiers had been killed, and that suddenly that reference was quickly removed from the website. What we do with that? These numbers sound...
Like I said, when the caskets start, the body bags start coming home, right?
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
What are they doing with the bodies, man? They're not sending the bodies home?
Ukrainians will obviously know what they're doing in terms of photos. Or could have been just a mistake and it was actual back.
I bet they're not even sending the bodies home, Rich.
No, not at all. Burning them or what?
Who knows? Burying them in Ukraine. Because the morale or whatever starts sending the body bags home, the people will be like, wait a minute, man. We ain't asking this shit. We ain't in no war. Ain't no war, remember?
Right.
People ain't no different to us, man. My sister lives in Ukraine. You know what I mean?
And we're talking about that. It's a substantial share of the Russian nation force. The Ukrainians do have.
Yeah, they do that.
Senator, I'm not sure what message that sends. If you're asking about the legal issues related to it, those are
It just switched on its own. I don't know what happened.
as you say, and could come to the court. So I'm.
Oh, you know what? Because we probably.
That their voices don't matter.
Remember, we recorded only a certain amount of hours on the shows because it's not showing this in the program that they're doing the hearing. They're showing the regular shows.
Preserving parental autonomy.
Okay, so we caught up.
Yes, we caught up. Yeah, we caught up.
It's just live.
Because what time is it?
It was live.
So whatever 9 o'clock show is coming, we went to that.
It's 9 o'clock.
We discussed
That's on God.
this today on several different times. What's troublesome to me is your consistent pattern of sentencing these predators below the sentences recommended by the government and the sentencing guidelines. And Senator Cruz, Senator Clay.
Senator Marshall Blackford.
No, he's still there.
Jackson, as part of day 2 of the hearings, which are not over yet. They still continue. We have been listening to a sort of unusual line of questioning today. This isn't really questioning Senator Marshall Blackford was asking.
You know what?
As to whether or not she can define.
They just got tired of it. You know, it's like this war is more interesting than this district bullshit.
People to listen to a lot of attention to critical race theory and matters like that. That is more what we can expect this evening as it continues. And that does it for us. We are going to see you again tomorrow. I'm going to hand over to Lawrence O'Donnell for the last word. Good evening, Lawrence.
Good evening, Allie. I've been watching the hearing all day, so we're going to be discussing that. Joy Reid is going to join us because she didn't get enough time.
Yeah, Joy didn't get no time for her show.
She was singing that.
Joy got a lot to say. Joy must went to the producer and said, no, fuck that. I got more to say.
Yeah, because it's another black woman.
A very repetitive territory in her questioning that is already covered by other Republicans.
So they gonna just talk about it. It looks like more of the same.
She just said a moment ago when she wasn't getting the answer she wanted, let's move on. And in that good perhaps she speaks for all of us.
Let's move on.
Well, Republicans reached new lows today.
New lows.
Their conduct in the Senate confirmation hearing of President Biden's
You MSNBC got tired of showing it, bro.
Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Yeah.
Got tired of it.
The second longest serving Republican on the Senate Judiciary Committee asked a first question that is unconstitutional in our government.
Unconstitutional.
Would violate the law if you ask this question in a job interview.
Wow.
And the rest of the members of the
That's illegal to ask somebody what they faith is.
Right.
That's it is, huh?
Supreme Court,
On the job interview.
15 members of the Supreme Court in the court's 32-year history have been more qualified to serve on the court than Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. A few nominees may have been as qualified as Judge Jackson, but absolutely none of them.
They've never reached their bar.
Nah, not as a black woman. She dope.
No, none.
None.
In the history of judges.
Right.
Period.
So you asking her about all that other side shit and stuff is unnecessary.
That's illegal in the job interview.
It's not a faith or a religion. A person is a member of a religion or a follower of a religion. And that religion can change. Just ask Marco Rubio, who went from Catholic to Mormon.
Well, that's true as well. Your religion can change.
And now is back to Catholic once again. So, no one ever asked Marco Rubio what faith would do. In the confirmation hearing, that question is not just objectionable,
It's illegal.
it is unconstitutional.
Unconstitutional.
Oh, look at him.
Wow.
God.
Just north of 80,000, they have come out
Not even knowing.
Oh, this motherfucker broke the law.
in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country.
Oh,
and this
God, he broke the law. He broke the Constitution.
will match up with Dak Prescott and the
He asked her
Not long
unconstitutional
ago in
question.
the United States Senate, the word chairman was synonymous with tough. Not anymore. It's
It's in the Constitution. You can't put it on religious text.
Lurching closer
Right.
to the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway
But what does that mean, though, following that, though? I mean, would he get a spank on the hand and stuff? I mean, what's the...
Here at the 25.
Now, when they come back and they look at it, we should.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were excellent a week ago.
Not to fight the insanity.
One of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see
Corey Booker.
as the game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job,
Corey Booker.
For a short gain.
Hell yeah.
They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Looking up at the lights, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Right.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
And defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
That's the word right there.
That was
not bad.
Incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Right.
That makes it a bullshit crime, right? You busted me with a crack pipe, but I didn't have no cracks. You know?
Yeah.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got to sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start. Watson on 1st down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time.
Yep.
They put that in there 5 days ago.
Never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
That was the hilarious thing about it. It was in the post. Right.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. first down sack. Watson.
Come on. Come on. Get off your cuts better than that.
There were some reports
Off your
earlier
cuts
in the
better
year.
than
You've
that.
heard this by now. There's so-called unnamed sources that were
Get
saying
off your cuts.
it's not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers.
Joy, you want to talk because it's a black woman talking. She got to.
That's what Lord said. They didn't give you enough time.
How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Prescott off play action. They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he stopped immediately there. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down around the 22. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
This is circle MSNBC. Obvious.
Right.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Both sides were holding good
one, and she was all right. So I hate to interrupt.
Right.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front.
Oh, man, this is the first quarter.
Those guys found a way to pick it up.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. Now a give here to Pollard. And they've got it.
They're talking about it, but they're not really talking about it. But I'll tell you what.
Another good
Corey Booker's performance scared the whole
Yeah, they did. Oh,
You
yeah.
know what? He probably shook up the world.
Yeah.
And some extra
He's scared the GOP.
win that type of an award.
Right.
I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
This nigga run for president.
Right.
Again,
Right.
he already did it once, right? They said, this nigga run for president. We got a problem with Corey Booker, right? We got to find some more shit on this.
Yeah.
And he is going to be
And it's hard.
Yeah, he is.
That's going to go as a loss of 2 and it'll be 2nd down.
The brother ran, as mayor of New York, he ran up into a fucking apartment complex and saved the babies.
Right.
This fucker. And now, everybody loving him. When they want to have babies,
Yeah, they are.
he got them all shaken up. I know the people right now going,
It all depends. It all depends who his running mate is. Yes, he is.
And the first play will be a field goal try from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Zerline's kick is up and through, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the three.
I said bow tie.
Is that right? That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Either way,
that's dope.
Past it.
Yeah, it is. Oh, they probably all at the hotel waiting like, girl, get him. Fuck him.
After the made field goals early, back out there now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And they're all in each other's weddings and shit.
You guys, come here.
Washington offense.
Oh, she was there, so she know her too.
Last drive. Went for it on
You got a table, right?
over.
Get that table done and stuff and get ready to bed. You're sleeping in your bed tonight.
This offense, they've got to be a little bit better.
Go eat then. You should have ate after you worked out.
On fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying,
He's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Are you seeing
Yeah, the judge, yeah, she's dope.
Now, and this
She's
team
dope.
came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league.
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down.
didn't have to work like I had to work.
That's easily done because they throw a misdirection at you. They try and fool you. They get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about
See, that's the same thing, Miles. You know, that's what we trying to preach to Miles. You ain't got family connections, homeboy. You got to work. Damn, I'm not even paying attention.
Back 5.
I'm not even paying attention. Come on, man.
After the delay, they're back down even further. 3rd long. Watson now to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
We certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Travis Fulgham, his 3rd touchdown.
But you never supposed to do that in the congressional hearings. Dick Durbin should have shut their ass down. Ted Cruz asking him questions. He's supposed, you know, stick him shut up.
You being a bully, man. You trying to be, like you said, thug.
His receiver won that route, presented himself.
Right.
No reason to wait.
So now the white woman be like, yeah, that's what I go through. Now, okay, it's exposed now. White men being bullies.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline.
Right.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Okay,
So we will
let's
start
go.
here
Let's
at the 25.
focus now. We trying to. We got a 10-0 lead. We got 3 yards negative.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or do you just throw that? It's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Right.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes
Right.
back into the end zone. The Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at ready to roll. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Gary, what'd you say?
Tell him toss the food leftovers and stuff again.
Oh, yeah.
Put it in the scratch. Put it in the out there.
Here's Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Watson. That's out to the flat for Gibson. Not much there, only a yard. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Here's Watson. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Even had a ton of pressure in his face. It just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Trucks over him and bulldozing his way through. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Watson. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. 2nd and 11 now. To the air yet again, Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as time goes. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
You can learn shit. Right?
Right. It wasn't informative at all.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott.
He was
He'll get this out
us
right
all the way
here.
through this shit with
The
questions.
result, only 4 yards.
Yes, he
there
was.
on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Why this is government. Why I do this and that. And then she explained the whole
In a couple
thing.
of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Hey,
And Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
Basically.
Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that time on the horizon,
Yeah, I'm very more knowledgeable now. I learned a lot today.
now comes the Cowboys punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive. As they got it.
No, it was a lot of people outside. Yeah.
A lot of people watch this shit. Gave up their whole day.
They're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, the number 4 is kind of like, oh man, I can't flip forward.
No, it's interesting.
Basically.
What do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown today, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Defensively, Charles, they can
Yeah, I bet a lot of law schools and stuff actually, pay attention.
You know what? This is the curriculum today.
Yeah.
Lanes, keeping proper leverage and communicating well, too.
And then they had a whole lot to talk about.
Second and 10. Robinson.
So what did you get out of that?
Basically, right.
A lot of smart
This
kids,
one
a lot of smart
just shy of the
motherfuckers.
45-yard
Had a
line.
whole lot to say about this shit today.
On first down, Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just
I
before
want to turn over the
35.
Fox, but I can't. I think everybody loves it.
Plays back-to-back.
For Fox.
I want to see what they say, like you
First
said.
down.
Turn over and see what touchdown
Yeah, you know they about to hate on it.
Huh?
You know they about to hate on it.
Again, it's Watson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
You don't want to know what they say?
Back to the end zone. Could he get
Right.
his feet down?
Right.
I'm not going to listen to this bullshit
There
today.
is something to
About
it.
to do some hate.
Trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed.
You know, they on there like, he got her. Josh Holding told her to do that. Yeah, she's a this and she's a that. And ooh, you know what I'm saying? I just can't listen to all that live. I watch this shit first. Right?
Escaping
I do want to watch. I do want to hear. Because these motherfuckers, boy. But you know what? I'm gonna watch them tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll watch Tucker Carlson and England and see what they're saying tomorrow.
Out of sync, and it
After
shows
the
on the
backup.
scoreboard.
Because you know that's how they do it. They spin.
Right.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he's brought down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. action now. Prescott. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
To the air again, Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. And Zerline's kick is good. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone.
We got to
back
run this game back another time.
Number 3.
It didn't go well.
The Cowboys will get the football first.
Yeah.
They have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a signal for and taken successful.
Right.
You know that's what they do to PD, y'all. They bleed out everything.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
What did you put in there? What's that? Those glasses.
From the gun on 3rd. Flush to his right. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Prescott. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Schultz. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Touchdown, Cowboys! Travis Fulgham with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, You need that one guy.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. He's going deep for Brown. And for the first time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet,
They did.
if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think
So they canceled for the night, though.
with that type of a cushion.
Everything about her came out. You can't. I don't know why they even having this shit tomorrow.
Slim chickens, fresh, delicious.
Well, it's 2 more, right? I gotta talk to her.
Keeps getting longer.
There's 2 more tonight, but what else is there to talk about?
Keeping spring alive with possibilities.
I mean, you're exposing
They
it.
could have just quit after Corey ended it. And you know, that's what they did TV imaging.
Right.
An inspiration to create your own.
The producers went, you know what? Corey nailed it.
Yeah, he did.
Done.
Right. Right.
As far as TV goes, they ended on a
And
good
the
note,
lead grows
right?
even larger here in the third
I mean,
quarter.
because Ted Cruz and stuff was trying to go for ratings.
I think Corey was like, this is all, you know what, he ended it on a good note, man. Like, you know what, that's it. We cut down losses, so this is just some bullshit, you know?
Right.
There are several groups of Russian troops who children, torturing people, and looting. They say our property and take it back to Russia on trucks.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Taking shit back on truck.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one
Knew
out.
that was gonna happen.
Begin the drive at the
Go back and shit
25.
up.
Yeah, he is.
Ready for the penalties?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
And they gave America excuses to put bases in Poland.
They'll go
They
again
don't
with Gibson.
Now we can put 5, 10,000,
A gain of 4 last play. They doubled down.
Right.
something like 50,000 in Turkey, and everything was put there.
Uh-huh.
Go back.
Yeah, that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
You know, who wasn't the bear? The bear wasn't the enemy anymore. The bear, the enemy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Army troops, Air Force troops, they go to
Again, running right Gibson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll try the air now with Watson.
Cool.
This will be caught at Samuel.
Now they crazy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy
We're
territory.
not gonna put them in the Ukraine. We're gonna put all the tanks, planes. Oh, that's the Cold War, all over
First
again.
down throw, Watson.
It's gonna get hot.
And now
Right.
there's another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
We're down, we want to be fast, not fast.
Don't anybody?
You can't find a group of people like that, though. They ready to die.
Yeah, that's tough.
And if that's a women talking like that, right.
On 1st and 10, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about
That ain't going to submit.
But understanding clock management here on out.
Kill us all. Whatever.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. To throw is Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Prescott on 3rd and 2.
Hey, well, I know what it is, bro.
That's to Fulgham, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You got CIA troops, mercenaries, bro. Training them Ukrainians and fighting all time.
Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there in.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be cool when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example.
Yeah, why you can't brush your teeth in your bathroom? Why you always brush your teeth in our bathroom?
But just couldn't find
Why you don't leave it in your bathroom?
No, not enough time. They hit
Leave your
him
toothbrush in your
and forced that
bathroom.
incompletion.
Or you go buy you another toothbrush and then leave the spare in our bathroom, but it stays in your bathroom, though. All right, you're 9 years old. You're a big girl now. Come on now. Let's focus.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Run for Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This regime that Putin has, people are not in some ways wedded to it in the way we think. When people serve dictators or authoritarians,
the Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. Prescott escaping the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. right. It's no good.
Right, you gotta bring up the reserves and shit.
Right.
Right. Get clock shot of that, you know.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Yeah, told us we were a police accident.
Right.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Once more, Gibson. Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run. And just lost track and it cost him.
On the draw, it's Gibson. Finding some room in midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
Let's have a
48
glorious
yards
game.
rushing for him now in the ball game. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with
Still
abandon.
continue to, strive for what we need to take care of. All right. Make it
On first and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
How we went to the escape room.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Rushing through the test. Pay attention one at a time.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Washington on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
I want you to be a judge. Grandpa, too. Ask him. See? Told you. See?
Out of the gun, Watson. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And this effort won't be enough as they round
No, they don't.
stop him a couple of yards short.
It's just a prestige position.
13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
A pop star? Grandpa wants you to be a rock star, so we can go to.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And he's able to get it to the 30.
So he can be at. He want to be at the concert, turned up in mosh pit style.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little
Miss Compton.
Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chauncey Golston, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down.
You hear that, Miles?
Search for a consolation score. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Faking the give. Now Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Yes, baby.
And his kick here is good. And he'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
Go lay down.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out.
Go lay down and relax, man.
For taking the 3 there.
Don't, use the bathroom right now. So no excuse. Go.
There's something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will